Morning and happy Tuesday, February 11th. Today I was asked to talk about client onboarding. Not sure why. I think our social media is going to be about that this week, but it's a big deal. So it's kind of fun to talk about. Client onboarding happens in kind of two different parts, right? So we have the internal part, and that's when a client comes on board, they sign the agreement, and we announce it to our team here, and everybody gets super excited. 13 years later and over 300 clients, we still get very excited whenever we have a new client sign up. We still feel super privileged to be able to work with any of our clients, so we love that. And what we do now is upstairs on our whiteboard, which you've seen in probably other videos, we will write down who's coming on board. We'll probably look at their website, talk about them a little bit, get really excited about it, and depending on the industry, they'll naturally fall to one of the lead accountants, such as Stephanie works with all of our boutiques, salons, spas, and some restaurants. Amy's restaurants and law firms and some others, and then Jackie is pretty much all construction and law firms. So they usually go to one of those wonderful ladies, or if there are other parameters around it, they could go to somebody else. But we find the perfect fit for their team. So internally, that's high fives all around. So that's great. The other side of onboarding is the client onboarding, and this one is way more intricate, and we are currently working with this amazing company out of Arizona called 6th Division about, and it's called the automated client journey. And it starts before the onboarding, but I'm actually working on the onboarding section of this. So far, what we have done is I've created 2 videos, short little videos that go out to all new clients. And the first video is titled, How to Get the Most Out of This. And so what we did, and it's kind of cool, is we looked at all of our clients across the board over the last 10 years and looked at the top performers, the ones that are just killing it and doing really well, and figured out what dynamics or habits or what those guys are doing to be so successful in working with us versus maybe some others. So we kind of pinpointed what those habits and dynamics were with those top leading clients, and I put that in the video to say, hey, if you want to be one of those clients too that's really going to knock it out of the park with us, here's what we need from you, and here's what you're going to get from us. So it's a fun little video. I think it's about 5 minutes. So they watch that first. So that's how to get the most out of this. So we're really trying to set the client up for excitement and what it's going to be like to work with us going forward. And then the second video they watch is how this is going to work. So that's more tactical, and it's really pretty basic, but it's kind of nice to kind of go over it in the very beginning, such as, we're going to ask you for things, and you're going to give them to us, and then we're going to do some work. Probably going to have some questions. Hopefully not a lot. We don't like to ask a lot of questions, but sometimes we might have a couple questions, and we need the answers. And it kind of goes like that, back and forth. So it might seem kind of obvious, but a lot of times we do need to kind of explain that, because I think sometimes clients just assume that once we get the keys to the kingdom, right, and we have access to the accounts, that they're, off the hook. They don't have to do anything, which would be wonderful. We love to take that work off their plate, but we will probably have some questions so that we can make sure we get it perfect. So that's the second video. And then the third part of the onboarding is their introduction to who their lead accountant and team will be. And then it really gets going from there. So we take onboarding really, really seriously. I'm still going to improve that system. That's just the first system we put in place, and I know that I can make it even better to really drum up a ton of excitement, because internally we are super excited to work with every client that comes on board with us. We want them to feel that same excitement, and we want to bring that excitement going forward so that they will, be with us forever and grow the business of their dreams, because that's what we're all about. So that's today's video about client onboarding. Thanks for watching.